Hello everyone, this is Kanan Theory. In this video, we're going to discuss about the microcontroller and microprocessor. This is one of the important topic when you are an AC students or any other electronics based domain. So let's dive into the topic. First of all, microcontroller. Microcontroller is a small single chip computer designed to control specific functions in electronic devices. It contains processors, memory unit, and input output devices on a single chip. Okay. So basically, the memory unit, input output devices, and timers, counters, everything is connected together inside the chip, built in inside the chip. This is called microcontroller. Inside the microcontroller, microprocessor. Okay, so microprocessor is also inside in the microcontroller. Every microcontroller must have a microprocessor. Okay, so the essential external peripheral devices such as timers, input output devices, and serial interface, everything is integrated inside this single chip. It's called a microcontroller. Okay. So microprocessor is it's a CPU device. Okay. So I already say every microcontroller have a microprocessor. So this is the microprocessor. So in this microprocessor, what this microprocessor going to do here? It's a central processing unit. Is used to process the data and process the instructions. Everything is managed by this microprocessor. So microprocessor is nothing but this specified. I mean, the single microprocessor is considered as a microprocessor. So microcontroller is nothing but it's a single microprocessor and external essential peripheral devices are together is called microcontroller. Okay, this is the difference between microcontroller and microprocessor. So in this image, you can it's easy to understand this concept very deeply. So here in microprocessor, this timers, counters, serial interface, RAM, ROM input, everything is connected externally into the into the chip CPU. Okay, so this CPU is the microprocessor. Okay, the CPU is the microprocessor. Here microcontroller, this timer, RAM, CPU, IO, ROM, say EEPROM, storage device, nothing but storage device, everything together on a single chip is called microcontroller. Okay, this is the difference between microcontroller and microcontroller. So here, inside the CPU, it contains a control unit, ALU, and registers. Other thing is inside a CPU. This CPUs inside the microcontroller. Apart from the CPU, input-output ports, counters, timers, RAM, ROM, storage device, everything is inside the single chip. This is called difference between microcontroller and microprocessor. Okay, so one of the example is microprocessor is smartphones. In smartphones, we know about MediaTek and Snapdragon processor. So smartphone is a processor-based technology. Okay, so smartphone uses microprocessor. So this is the one of the microprocessor is MediaTek Dimensity 9000. So this processor should takes a instruction and it processes the data. Okay, so to do this, we have to give an input and we have to provide a memory unit, right? So this the input and memory unit are externally connected to this processor. This is the difference between processor, a microprocessor. Okay, so when you another example for example of microcontroller is Arduino IDE, Arduino board. Okay, so inside the Arduino board there is one single chip is called Atmega 32, Atmega 328P. So this signal chip is a 8-bit microcontroller. Okay. So already say inside the microcontroller counters, timers, and RAM, ROM, external storage devices and ports, everything is inside the chip, right? So this single chip contains all those memory unit and the input output device. Everything will be integrated into the single chip. Okay. So here the single chip is microprocessor. Single chip is working only to the processing only. Here the single chip can able to store the data. The single can able to process the data. Everything single contains a timer. Single contains another some other external peripheral devices. I2C, ADC. Everything is inside the single chip. Okay, ADC, I2C, SPA protocol. Everything is inside the single chip. Single Atmega chip. This is the difference between microcontroller and microprocessor. Okay, so I think you learned about this topic, microcontroller and microprocessor. Thanks for watching this video.